cocaine, heroin, crack.
Breaking-ish news, but probably the biggest suspension we've seen in a long time. Paul George, 25-game suspension for violating the league's anti-drug policy.
Okay.
Statement from Paul George, or statement from the 76ers, Paul George to ESPN says, over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health, and in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking an improper medication. I take full responsibility for my actions and apologize to the 76ers organization, my teammates, and the Philly fans for my poor decision-making during this process. I'm focused on using this time to make sure that my mind and body are in the best condition to help the team when I return. Yeah, they said this came off a little bit of a run from Paul George, you know?
No. Listen, I'm pretty sure when that motherfucker did that 360, everybody's like, early 2000 Paul George, test him. Yeah, that's usually how you get tested. When you do some shit your body don't supposed to be doing. If Embiid right now go out there and have 60 and 20, he will be drug tested before that nigga hit the locker room. Soon as he get off the court, they gonna put, hey, come in this room real quick. We're gonna have to test that PP and that blood. Right? So
the double whammy.
Man, I hate, these type of things, especially from a guy like PG. PG's my guy, man. He's a good dude. Look, sometimes, man, when shit rolls downhill, it rolls. And for somebody like PG, man, like when you think about his career, I'm pretty sure he sits at home and be like, damn, when can I get a break?
Yeah.
Right? When his career was just getting there. Like we seen what he looked like against Braun and that group in Miami. And he was going toe to toe with the group. To then, hurt your foot, right? Some thought it was career ending. Came back, gave us Paul George 75%. And that Paul George 75% was his Hall of Fame, right? And I remember the year he damn near was third in MVP voting in OKC. And we was like, okay, he's back. Came to LA, and people didn't know he had both his shoulders. He had 2 shoulder surgeries. Now, I want people to think about that. This is not an excuse for anybody, but you have 2 shoulder surgeries, meaning your whole summer of improvements gone. Your whole summer of shooting gone, right? Then you have getting ready for the season, try to get in shape, try to get your shot dialed in, try to get it in. You didn't have a great shooting year, right? So it's like the injury bug has hit him. And we always usually say, man, when it just keeps happening to someone, man, you got to cleanse yourself, right? Something negative is, there's somebody out there you did wrong, you got to forgive, or, you got to, tell them I'm sorry or something like that. It's just he never gets to have that chance to have we get to see who he is. So, I said all that to say this. God damn it, if he got to take something to get his body right so he can do the 360 we seen him do, sometimes you just got to look the other way. That's all I'm saying, right? That's what I was trying to get down to. He been injured a lot. This shit, body breaking down. If we can call it, what would he call it? Mental health medicine, whatever that medicine is because I can tell you this right now. The way my knee move is with my mental, okay? If you inject some shit in here that got me jumping 45 inches, goddamn it, my mental feels good, right? So I'm taking some shit technically for my mental. That helps me do what I want to do. And that's what? Go out there and play the game. And that's what he was doing, playing the game. So now his ass got to sit 25. But I can tell you this, right now, I got a new ARC player. We're going to be playing 2K like a motherfucker. Hey, listen, he might not be able to play for the Sixers, but goddamn it, the No Chill Gill crew, he going to be a part of. We're going to be at the rec if you can see us. Me and Paul George going to be out there. I know where I'm going to be. My black ass is going to be in a corner because the last time he seen me, I was in a corner. He barely passed, but we won. That's all. Hey, however you got to continue your career, goddamn it, you can do it on my watch. I'll see you at the rec, nigga.
I do want you to break down some of the fourth wall for a second, though, because people are saying that this is fishy. So inside the NBA, Shaq said that, at the beginning of the year, league gives you a little packet, says what you basically can't take.
Okay.
And if what you taking is on that list, it also says, hey, this is how long it takes to get this stuff out of your system.
Okay.
But for some reason, things transpired the way they transpired with Paul George, and it was still in his system. What do you know about that whole process? And do you think that it's a little fishy that mental health medicine is on that list? They got to save $12 million.
What is the name of the mental health medicine?
It's nobody is saying anything.
Okay. So let's just pretend that the mental health medicine is the same mental health medicine I named, right? Because I can tell you this, I'm only having mental health issues because I can't go out there and do the shit I want to do because my knee is fucked up.
Yeah.
Now you give me some shit that can unfuck my knee, my mental's good, right? I'm pretty sure right now Shay don't have no mental problems. I'm pretty sure Luka right now don't have no mental problems. Now Embiid, his knee can't play the way his knee want to play. Get with your mental. Do something, doc. But look, back to that list. I can tell you this. You give me a list of that I'm supposed to take? Cool. Do you think anybody outside of probably Jaylen Brown, Wemby, LeBron, Steph, KD, Jokic, just some of the guys that is going to look at some and say, they're going to look in the back, see what it has in it, and then look at this list. Right? That's what they'll do. They're like, ooh. The rest of us, just give me the fucking pill. I feel better.
Yeah.
You don't think, like, when you think of the drugs that they write on this list, let's just be honest. All you think is the hard drugs that you heard of, right? You be like, all right, cocaine, heroin, crack, right? Some type of steroids, right? That's really all you really are thinking about. You're not thinking about everything that this, like I can tell you this, even if you're a party guy and you taking ecstasy or you taking lean, you're not thinking about that list, right? You don't know what, once it hits your body, what it break down to and all the molecules of it to know if it violates that list. So you over there having fun with a girl, y'all over there taking mollies and shit, and now you registered or something, like you like, what the man, man, listen, when it's 25s, I can tell you this, it ain't weed. I can tell you this, when I was playing, this was our weed policy. Warning the first time he got caught, then a fine. Then a fine, then a bigger fine, then suspended. Which means the season only 6 months. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't get the goddamn 5. You shouldn't get there. You shouldn't get suspended for weed. Then, so that was one easy way if you got caught. Then you had the old trick of the program. Meaning, if you are a weed smoker and you can't stop during the season, what you do is, if you know you're going to get tested tomorrow, tonight is the best night of your life. You about to party like a rock star. You about to smoke, drink. You're going to drink the weed tea. You're going to eat the brownie. You're going to do the dabs. So when you go in and take the test, you say, hey, I'm an addict to the weed. I want to be in the program, which means they take your test levels It don't count against you because you admitted you are
You got a problem.
you have a problem.
Yeah.
So they take the levels you are, right? Because you remember, you pushed them to the highest of the highest. So now all you have to do is every test be lower than that number, and you are working on yourself. So basically, what I'm basically saying is the NBA is not a business that is trying to make their players look bad.
Yeah.
They are not trying to embarrass and dirty up their name, right? That's why, for the most part, you never know 25 games what he got suspended for. They don't give you the actual thing. They protect their players as much as possible, especially when it comes to testing. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. Every game you done seen that was 55, 60, 73, and those players say, damn, I just got tested. You never see not one damn result from any of those tests. Even if they found something, they are not going to publicly say it because they're not going to put a black eye on that stat. Right? So he got 25 games, and I don't know how many games is left. He'll be coming back right before playoffs.
10 games or so. He'll come back with like 10 games left.
Just a little rest on his knees,
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he will come back hooping. We'd love to see Paul George on the court. Love to see Paul George on the court.